Could I ask one more then? What's your road to Conor McGregor? I know I guess he's the ultimate goal for you. How would you map out a road if from now to here to there? How would you get there?
I think we both are on a road to each other. You know, he wants another boxing fight. He wants to fight Manny Pacquiao. He would get toasted. You know, he just keeps on taking L's. So I think him fighting me would not only be his money fight, but it would technically be the easiest challenge, right? I think fighting Jake Paul would probably be easier than fighting Manny Pacquiao, and it would be just as big. And I think we're a lot closer to a Jake Paul Conor McGregor fight than anyone thinks. I think it could happen in the next 24 months.
Hey Jake, just a couple follow-ups here. You mentioned you were kind of looking forward to, to Dana White losing $1 million on this fight. Obviously, you're fighting Ben Askren, a UFC veteran fighter. You want to fight Conor McGregor. Do you have fun kind of getting the animosity with the MMA guys, or is it just like that's just the rivalries you've been building so far? Like, what is it with you in the MMA community that you've been so entrenched in that?
I'm just having fun, you know, and trolling, and I've sort of purposely pitted the MMA community against me, so they tune into this fight. Ta-da! It worked.
Is that we talk about your future fights? You mentioned Conor. I mean, obviously that would be massive. But is Conor the only guy? I mean, I think you mentioned somewhere that if Dustin Poirier beats him, you'd also be interested in that fight.
Yeah, you know, Conor's the big name, right? He's an A-list celebrity, and there's very few fighters who are A-list celebrities. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I hope he wins against Dustin, I guess, so that the fight becomes more exciting.
And I know that, you know, you've got your eyes set on guys like Conor McGregor. But, you know, are there any kind of like, you know, more fun kind of influencers that you are interested in fighting moving forward, you know, like guys on Twitch, or even like, you know, TikTok or YouTube streamers, stuff like that?
Yeah. There's a company right now that wants to pay me an absurdly large amount of money to fight an influencer. So I'll gladly go knock out these guys for money. So, you know, I've developed a skill now, right? And that skill is fighting. And if someone wants to pay to see my skill and use my name, which is one of the biggest names in combat sports right now, then I'll gladly pick up the bag.